Premier League is back after international football, and obviously the early kickoff game on Saturday is between Burnley and Chelsea. Let me tell you one interesting thing about this fixture. For Burnley, who before the international break, they had lost back-to-back games. They're looking to bounce back to victory. But guess what? They haven't beaten their opponent since 1973 at Turf Moor. And that's quite a worrying situation for Burnley. For Chelsea, they have been hit by another blow because Cole Palmer has suffered another setback with a toe injury. So Enzo Maresca, the coach of Chelsea, did say that Cole Palmer will be sidelined for another few weeks before Chelsea could see Cole Palmer again. So he's a doubt, or he will not feature in this game. However, Chelsea are currently third place, I beg your pardon, with 20 points. They are 6 points adrift of Arsenal, who are on top, and Manchester City also with 22 points. A win for them in the early kickoff game against Burnley means that Chelsea will move up to second place with 23 points. Every time there's an early kickoff, it's always tricky with the Premier League. This side where Liverpool takes on Nottingham Forest, where Liverpool are looking to bounce back from their 3-0 defeat to Manchester City before the international break. Now Arne Slot have just won one game in their last 6 Premier League games. That is more than their previous 49 games with Liverpool. That's quite an astonishing one. But for Nottingham Forest, they are unbeaten their last 3. And guess what? If they could stop Liverpool from beating them on Saturday, it will mean that Nottingham Forest have gone 3 consecutive games without losing to Liverpool for the first time since 1993. Could that happen, or could Liverpool soldier on to pick up an emphatic victory against Nottingham Forest on Saturday? And Saturday late kickoff as a game between Newcastle United at St James's Park, who welcome Manchester City, and resoundingly after quite a terrific display against Liverpool prior to the international break. City will be looking to give a stiff competition to Arsenal, who are on top of the Premier League, with City also with 22 points. A win for them at the St James's Park will ensure that City will be bringing down the necks of Arsenal, who also have a tasty fixture coming up on Sunday. But having said that, Newcastle United have just won once in their last 35 games against Manchester City. That's quite a worrying start for Newcastle. But a positive is that Eddie Howe's last 3 games that he's won this season has all come at the St James's Park. To even bust your brain, they have made it 5 consecutive wins at the St James's Park. The last time they made it 6 consecutive wins at the St James's Park was back in December 2022. Will Erling Haaland continue his impeccable scoring form yet again, or will Newcastle United make it 6 consecutive wins at the St James's Park when City comes to town? The big game, that is a London derby between Tottenham Hotspur and Arsenal. This is quite an interesting and quite an entertaining fixture, because Arsenal will be looking to extend their lead at top, provided that City or Chelsea close the gap. For Arsenal, since losing to Liverpool in August, they have gone 14 games unbeaten, winning 12 and drawing 2. That's quite an astonishing, start for Arsenal, who are looking to win the Premier League title for the first time since 2004. They face an opponent who haven't beaten Arsenal, obviously, in 32 games. They've only won once in their last 32 meetings at Emirates Stadium against Arsenal. That's quite another difficult start for Tottenham Hotspur to put behind them. They will be hoping that the likes of Mohamed Kudus or Dominic Solanke will be in the ranks to help them, break that jinx. But of course, with Tottenham Hotspur also looking to enter the top 4 race or the top 4 conversation, it will be a massive, massive one for them if they are to win. Having said that, they haven't beaten Arsenal in their last 3 games as well. Finally, on the Premier League, with Manchester United at home to play against Everton. And tell you what, it was this fixture that Ruben Amorim played his first home game as a Manchester United manager, and he won it by 4-0. This fixture come in handy for Manchester United because they are on a 5-game unbeaten run and looking to enter the top 4 conversations. And for Everton, it's been quite a topsy-turvy for them, despite beating Fulham by 2-0 prior to the international break. They'll also be looking to, give some problems to Manchester United, because Manchester United's last 2 games has been a kind of a roller coaster for them. They take the lead and then they fall back and then have to come back to pick up points in that game as well. But for Manchester United, who have tasted more wins at home in their last 4 games, they'll be looking to make it 5 consecutive games without a defeat at Old Trafford, and that is something that has never happened prior to their last 13 such games.